Hi everyone, my name is Elise Wilkerson, and today I will be talking about the pioneer educator Benjamin Bloom. Benjamin was very well known and he has accomplished many things in his lifetime, but today mainly we will be talking about Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's early life. He was born February 21st, 1913. He died September 13th, 1999. His hometown was Lansford, Pennsylvania, where he was also born and raised. His parents were Russian immigrants. His mother was a housewife and his father was a picture farmer. There is not much information of about his parents that I was able to find. I feel that Benjamin was protecting them and did not really put much out about them just for their safety. Bloom's early professional and personal life. For his education in high school, he graduated Lansford Public Schools in 1931, where he was valedictorian of his class. In college, he received his bachelor's and master's degree in psychology from Pennsylvania University in 1935. For his PhD, he received it in 1942 in education at the University of Chicago. He married his wife Sophie Bloom in 1940, which was during the time of getting his PhD. He had two wonderful children that he so dearly loved that he did not talk much about other than just briefly. I feel that he was also keeping them safe for their own safety. For his employment in his early professional life, he was a university examiner and held the position until 1959. Also, Bloom, as an early child, he had a love for books and he would sit at the library and read books every single day to where the librarian didn't even feel that he was reading the books clearly and fluently until he proved it to her. That then was when he learned how much he was inspired by the world. Bloom's career as an educational psychologist. He was an influential academic educational psychologist. His main goals were mastery learning, his model of talent development, and the taxonomy of educational objectives in the cognitive domain. He was part of a group of cognitive psychologists at the University of Chicago and developed a taxonomic hierarchy of cognitive driven behavior. Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives. There are three of them: affective, psychometer, and cognitive. Other pioneers who influenced Bloom. Ralph W. Tyler. Ralph was Bloom's mentor. The initial work that they had was something that might be called the operationalization of educational objectives. Tyler worked on the curriculum and the evaluation. Bloom researched under Ralph Tyler during an 8-year study, which was from 1934 to 1942. Their main goal was to allow schools to investigate and evaluate alternative methods of assessments. This is a picture of Ralph W. Tyler. Another pioneer who influenced Bloom was John B. Carroll. John B. Carroll was an American psychologist who was the author of School Learning Model. Bloom was impressed with his optimistic attitude with the idea of the different students with only the views that it takes to learn the material. With the help of teachers in the future, students could receive a certain required level of knowledge that was best for that individual student. This is a picture of John B. Carroll. Bloom's current influence of current teaching practices. Bloom is considered an education guru across the world. He has developed many things, so society has put a label called education guru. Bloom developed MESA at the University of Chicago. It was designed to prepare scholars who had analytic skills to think of greater things. MESA stands for Mathematics, Engineering, Science Achievement. He was elected the president of the American Research Association in 1965. Bloom is known for Bloom's Taxonomy and is applied to K-12 teachers and college instructors for teaching. Some interesting facts about Bloom. Bloom was the education advisor to different governments in Israel, India, and other nations. Bloom created Head Start. Bloom was the author of many books and other types of things. The Ford Foundation sent Bloom to India in 1957 to conduct a series of workshops on evaluation. In 1984, research showed a great improvement for the students who were tutored one-on-one versus those who were taught in a whole group classroom. There were many other interesting facts, but I chose these because they stood out to me the most. This is just a picture of Bloom's taxonomy, so I will just start at the top just to explain. There are 6 things: create, evaluate, analyze, apply, understand, and remember. Create was to produce new or original work, which was design, assemble, construct, conjecture, develop, formulate, author, and investigate. Evaluate is to justify a stand or decision. And this was appraise, argue, defend, judge, select, support, value, critique, or weigh. Analyze. Draw connections among ideas. It was to differentiate, organize, relate, compare, contrast, distinguish, examine, experiment, question, and test. Applying was to use information in new situations. Execute, implement, solve, use, demonstrate, interpret, operate, schedule, and sketch. Understanding was to explain the ideas or concepts. Classify, describe, discuss, explain, identify, locate, recognize, report, select, and translate. Remember was to recall facts and basic concepts, to define, duplicate, list, memorize, repeat, and state. This is a list of bibliographies that I have found relating to Bloom. These bibliographies can be found on the internet, and I found lots of information on Benjamin Bloom in these different bibliographies. I feel that Bloom was a great educationist. I feel that he left a great mark on society. I feel that educators today are able to think back about Benjamin Bloom and the many things that he has done for education to have it to where it is today. I feel without Benjamin Bloom, we would not be able to complete some of the things that we do now. His smart ability was great in order for educationists today to test and other things with students today. I hope that everyone has enjoyed this video. and I look forward to a great rest of the semester. Thank you.